Alright, so this is kind of a weird deck. What I wanted to do with this one was to build the entire deck around the notion of creature swap. In that, I'd be swapping, monsters with my opponent the entire duel. There's only creature swap though, and there's one other one which you can... there's another creature swap type ability that only works on normal monsters. I didn't include that though. But I did include TGI EMI, which is basically a creature swap, except you get to choose the monsters that are switched, as long as the one you choose is a TG monster. So I'm running 2 TG monsters, so I can run TGI, because this is actually a pretty good card. And then of course creature swap, Mystic Box, so I can give my opponent some cards, and Mark of the Rose, because this card, while it does steal your opponent's monster, it does give it back, so it totally fits in with the, trading places with your opponent, switching back and forth, since I'm going to be stealing my opponent's monsters and giving them a bunch of monsters. And since this is a very heavy give my opponent monsters deck, in addition to running the TG monsters, that way I could use TGI, and in addition to using plant type monsters, that way I could actually use Mark of the Rose. The ones I also decided to fill out the rest of the deck with were Spirit Monsters and Grinder Golem, because Grinder Golem with Creature Swap allows you to basically give your opponent a zero attack token in attack mode, while you get a 3000 beat stick, which is pretty fun. Also, if I give my opponent a Spirit Monster, it'll return to my hand during the end turn, so I basically get one of their cards for free, or destroy one of their cards if I use Mystic Box to give it to them. And in both of those cases, I can also use the Legacy of Yatagarasu in order to draw 2 cards if I give my opponent a Spirit Monster, which I was able to do quite a bit, which was pretty fun. Also, Kinka-Biol does synergize pretty well with the other plant-type monsters, plus Grave Squirmer, which I thought would be a really good card to give to my opponent, except since I only ran 1, I didn't really draw into it. Basically, this card is 0 attack. If you destroy my battle, you can destroy a card on the field, which is great for this deck, giving this to your opponent either through Creature Swap or Mystic Box, because not only do you get a 0 attack target to attack, you get to destroy a card on the field, so I thought that would be neat.